Welcome to the session. In this session, I am going to talk about the applications of solar energy. Applications of solar energy. Nowadays, we are using electric water heaters. We can also use solar energy for heating water. The devices which utilize solar energy for heating water are called as solar water heaters. These solar water heaters are extensively used in hotels, guest houses, tourist bungalows, hospitals, canteens, and also in various industrial units. You can see in the picture, this is a solar water heater. This is the water tank. The tank is connected to the collector where the water is heated, and the water heated that is pumped to the tank again. So water will be circulated between the tank and the collector, and whenever we need hot water, we will get that one through this tap. Next application of solar energy is space heating of buildings. We can heat the buildings for getting warmth. This is solar radiation, and because of this radiation, the air inside the room will be heated. This is the glazing, and because of this one, the air inside the room will be heated. This is one vent, this is another vent. Through this vent, the hot air will enter and the cool air will come out of the room through this vent. It will be heated again and then sent into the room. So in this way, the air inside the room will be heated, and so we will feel the warmth. Next application is solar distillation. In semi-arid and coastal areas and the areas where rainfall is low, solar energy is used for converting saline water into potable distilled water. So for this purpose, we use solar distillation plants. It looks like this. This is a solar distillation plant. So this is solar radiation. Because of this solar energy, the water present in the plant. This is sea water. This is the sea water tank. So through this sea water will be introduced into the distillation plant. This water gets heated and water vapors are produced. Only water will be converted into vapor here. Impurities present in the sea water will remain in the solar distillation plant, and the water vapors are collected by this layer. When the water vapors touch this layer, they get condensed, and we'll get the fresh water in this tank. In this way, solar energy is used for distillation. Next application is solar pumping. We use extensively water pumps which run with electricity, but we can also use solar energy for pumping water. So in this picture, you can see this is the solar panel. This generates electricity, and that electricity is supplied to a pump here. This is actually submersible pump. It is submerged in the water, underground water. This is the ground level, and this submersible pump runs with the electricity produced by the solar panel, and the water will be pumped like this. Next application is utilization of solar energy for drying of agricultural and animal products. Mostly sun-dried agricultural products are potato chips, grains of maize, paddy, ginger, peas, etc. And most sun-dried animal products are fish. Fish drying is the best example for solar-dried animal products. Next application is solar furnaces. Furnaces are the devices used for heating. Solar energy can be used for heating samples like this. This is solar radiation which is reflected by a heliostat onto a concentrator. This is a concentrator. This concentrator will reflect the solar energy again onto the sample. This is the sample. In this way, we can use solar energy for heating purpose by using devices called as solar furnaces. Next application is solar cooking. Solar cooking has more advantages than the normal cooking. The advantages are no pollution, no charring, no overflowing of food, and the taste of the food cooked by solar cookers that has a natural taste, and the food cooked by solar cookers that is very nutritious and contains vitamins in very high content. So this is a solar cooker. Here solar energy that is reflected by this surface onto the black pots or the lids which are coated black, as black absorbs more heat. So the solar energy is reflected onto the lid gets heated, and the food which is present in the pots gets cooked. Next application is solar electric power generation. Electric power can be generated using solar energy by using devices called as photovoltaic cells. This is a solar electric power plant. This is the solar panel, and when solar energy is incident on this panel, it will generate direct current which is stored in a battery, or which is stored in an inverter. From the inverter we can use the electricity for household purposes. Next application is thermal power generation by using solar energy. In this process, solar energy is first utilized to heat up a working fluid or gas or water or any other volatile liquid. Then the heat energy is converted into mechanical energy, and finally the generator coupled to a turbine converts this mechanical energy into electrical energy. Best example for solar thermal power production is solar plants, and this is a solar thermal power plant. Here solar energy is converted into thermal energy. That thermal energy is stored in thermal energy storage tanks. These are the tanks, and these tanks are connected to steam generator, where steam is produced by utilizing the thermal energy, and the steam is used for running the turbines. Here thermal energy is converted into mechanical energy. The mechanical energy is then converted into electricity. In this way we can generate electricity using solar energy. Next application is solar greenhouses. Solar greenhouse is a structure which utilizes the solar energy for growing plants. Plants can be grown in solar greenhouses, where the temperature and ventilation can be well controlled by utilizing the solar energy. These are the applications of solar energy.